Good morning to all generals. How y'all doing? Rise and shine. Yesterday was a good day working in the field. In the field of battle, you've been following, you saw some people come take this. Fields of food was a good day. They responded. Hey man, it's good. We want to keep on that journey. I'm going to help them on that journey, but in addition to doing that, when you do that, there's a term that's used in the real military when you're at war. They say incoming. Well, it's set it off to, like before, anyway. But in the military, incoming means the enemy has fired something, something's coming, duck, hide, boom. Well, I've experienced lots of incoming. And yesterday was one of those days where the couple that you saw, there was a couple of people you saw, but one couple really started to like it, moved from. Well, let me say it like this. There was an energy of darkness that accompanied us. Yeah? To whereby the younger gentleman was assaulted by the older gentleman. I'm like, whatever, why don't you fight him? Fight this person. Like, dude, what? Again, a lot of stuff I showed you now is you don't understand it. It's pieces, I get it. Everything isn't revealed all at once. In fact, the light gets bright and brighter. So keep following. A lot of things to be explained. In fact, I had one subscriber call me and say, who are you? Now, I can look at that negatively, positive. I choose to look at it positive, like, wow, this is something like, who are you? And I upload a video that says, I am General. General for this longitude and latitude. And my adjective for a description for saying general is much like the way Paul told fellow believers. Think of yourself as a slave. Lead yourself like a slave, right? I get that. Similarly, I say, be a general unto yourself. Why? This is war, spiritual warfare. Be your general, your personal general. I refer to certain persons, especially whatever level of spiritual activity, I call them general also. Oh, I watch some Sam Lee, that's Tariq's ex-wife, general of the highest order. Lillian Mobley, general. PB, general. T-Gap, general. There's a lot of people out there. Terry Lance, general. She's a general. Psalm 6:8-11 says the women are making up a mighty army. I use that army, actually, and having said that. Oh, and then I thought, this morning when I thought about what, I guess the new subscriber said, and said, like, who are you? I was like, darn, shoot. I should have said, who do you say that I am? And then pause with the dramatic effect to give that, Jesus Christ like. You'd be like, wow. You know what I'm saying? I should have thought about that. But who I am? I am just a soldier in God's army, trying to spread love, desiring peace. But because I do desire peace, there's a saying, a Latin term that I ran across. Si vis pacem parabellum, which when translated means he that desires peace must prepare for war. Well, for those of you who believe in God, higher power, the Most High, Yahweh, Jehovah, y'all know that or believe that the reason there is a spiritual war because he wants peace for humans. And because he wants peace for humans, there will be war. Similarly, I want peace on many levels. But I too sometimes have to war to bring about peace. And they're like, why are you always having situations? Well, because sometimes when doling out love doesn't bring about the peace, there must be war. And I'm not talking about physical war at all. I'm talking about spiritual war. those days of physical, and you know, actually, when the situation went down with the other guy, but sometimes it brings back his energy. Is like, I was like, dude, you have no idea, you know, this energy. Like, I've matched that plus what you know, and I've been around, you know, and see, real tough guys, they don't talk. They do, you know. And this guy was running off in his mouth and stuff like that. But the beautiful thing is God's spirit was there, and I said, everybody was quiet. They didn't respond. I didn't respond, and I was applauded because they know who I used to be, you know. And they were like, dude, you know, I'm like, why are you surprised? I told you, I changed a long time ago. And that's one of the things that the enemy is very strategic about. Whatever your issue was a long time ago, he knows your weaknesses. So he's going to bring those back. If you were the addict or a violent person or this or that, he's going to paint you with that. In fact, that's what, because I made a comment about how since serving God, committing over to devotion, I have been arrested. I've been, my life has been, I have had 3 assassination attempts on my life. And that'll be in my book. I'll talk about it. I've been offered up to judges and courts unjustly, strategized against, lied on in different places. I'm like, dude, I used to be out for that. How is this even possible? I got lots of stories to tell y'all. It's gonna be amazing. You're gonna be like, wow, this guy, who are you? You'll be like, who are you for real? Sometimes I'm still like, who am I? Who am I becoming? So again, to round it out, who am I? I am whatever and whoever I need to be the distributor of peace and love. Tone Lion out. Oop, is it 7-Eleven?